Hey, I'm Nick Freder King, AgriGold agronomist here in Southern Illinois. This week we're out evaluating some corn plants. Today, I'm starting from the top and working my way down, looking at pollination. You know, when that pollen starts to fall from the tassel and looks to find these silks, we got to remember that the silks start growth from the base, the butt of this ear, and they work their way up, meaning that the silks here on the end of the ear are some of the last to emerge. And so it's this really interesting dance with first silks come out, pollen starts shedding, and then we hope that these silks at the end continue to grow and that pollen shed is just long enough to get those developed. That leads to a fully pollinated ear, just like this one. But in some cases, you'll see ears in your field that look a little bit like this. And we've got to differentiate between, did the pollination go wrong or are we aborting kernels? Now, if you look at this ear here, you'll notice we've got a lot of these red pieces on the top. Those are not pollinated. The red up top here means that we did not catch any pollen on those silks, or the silks never fully emerged from the husk to grab the pollen. But just below that, you'll notice these very small, yellow, shriveled up kernels. These are the kernels that did pollinate. They started to fill with those starches and carbs and sugars, but then they aborted for one reason or another. Now, if they're aborting, there's a few reasons why that could be. You know, really heat and drought stress drive that. So plant population can sometimes make a difference. More plants per acre capture and retain more heat in the canopy. So in this place that I'm at, we've luckily got a lot of plants on this side, 36,000. But on just the other side of the row, we've got 24,000 plants per acre. And you can see there's less heat retained in the canopy, way fewer aborted kernels on those ears, if any at all. And so that's something to keep in mind as you're walking your fields. Did the pollination have a challenge, or did I have too much heat stress or drought stress in my corn crop? Another thing I'll highlight real quick is that I'm seeing some pollination challenges, some zippering in places, some random kernels not pollinating. I'm finding those mostly in the planting dates between April 15th and April 20th. During pollination from that planting window, we went through some high daytime temperatures, 95 degrees plus, and our nighttime temperatures were well above 70, creating too much stress and causing pollination challenges. But we'll continue evaluating this corn, but that's what we need to be looking for in terms of kernel set on our ears this year.